What's poppin', y'all? Guys, la que hay, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I decided to go ahead and do more of a fall dark tutorial. I might make it a chit chat, so just stay tuned. It might be a long one. I've already I know it's nearing the end of November, so I want to make sure and get all of my cute little looks out of the way for the fall, since I didn't post for October. But fall is very much still alive. Whew. So yeah, if that is something that you would like to see, go ahead and keep watching. Don't forget to like the video if you like the video, and of course subscribe and join mi familia, where we do a little bit of everything. We do self-care, lifestyle, and beauty content. So I hope you guys definitely enjoy. My name is Adamaris if this is your first time. If this isn't, thank you so much for tuning in again. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I topped off my lids with the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose setting powder. Mine is in the shade vanilla. I was gonna say banana. And then for my lids, I went ahead and just used the 16-hour Camo Concealer from e.l.f. That's my absolute favorite. Like, I'm not gonna be using that. Like, that's just my favorite one. And then for the eyes, I've been using the Reina Rebelde Rebel Eye Paint for brows and eyes. And when I tell you, this has been one of my absolute favorite products for my eyes, it is pretty much an understatement. But I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite fall eyeshadow palettes that I've shown you guys before. It is by Morphe. It is the 3-5R palette, and it looks a little bit like this. Has a lot of really beautiful like pumpkin colors and a lot of browns and neutrals that you can use. I honestly really love this palette. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna take my my eyeshadow brush. It's more of a blending brush of some sorts. I'm gonna go ahead and start using this brush right here, and it's more of like a neutral brush, and we're gonna go ahead and use that all over my lid. Not all over, but like pretty much to make it above my crease. I've used that more subtle color for my upper transition area. Next, I'm gonna go in a little bit darker. So I'm actually gonna take this color right here, which is this one that you guys see right there, and I'm gonna go a little bit above my, kind of like in my crease, to be quite honest. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move that around. It should look like that. And I'm gonna take a different brush because I feel like it's getting a little too messy. And with dark colors, it's okay to be a little messy, but we want to make sure that we're grabbing a hold of that dark color because it can get really dirty really quick. So we're just gonna blend that shit out. So of course you guys have already you guys already know I moved about 2 months ago. That in itself was such a big life experience, and I did it. It has been a little over 2 months. 3 actually. No, 2 exactly. 2.5 months. Well, no. September, October, November, December. Yeah, so it should be like 3 months almost. And I've been living here since then, and it has been a learning experience to say the least. Just, you know, learning how things work by myself and not having my mom or my stepfather there to like help me or pick me up if I have to like figure something out with bills or like, you know, that kind of thing. I was always really good with bills, I can say that much. My mom taught me how to like prioritize, and I can always say that I'm good with my bills, not late or anything, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, it has been a little bit of a learning curve. I am about 80% done with my apartment and how I want it to look. The only thing I don't have is like some wall art in my office area, which you guys are gonna end up seeing when I do my apartment vlog or my furnished apartment tour. You guys seen how it looked when I first came in, so now you'll get to see how it looks. I'm more than likely going to be posting that next month, so not anytime soon, definitely but the beginning of December, just so you guys can see how it looks and how I've been able to get everything in. My Christmas tree, I have a lot of really good stuff planned for the month of December, just because it is also my birth month. So I'm really excited for what that actually means. And then I don't know if you guys noticed, but this month I've been super consistent with my postings. I just want to be able to get like the best quality just content for you guys. With YouTube, I've been doing it for a little bit over 3 years. By the way, I just took a little bit from that color right here. It's a really dark brown, almost espresso, basically espresso. But what was I saying? Oh, my YouTube journey. So I've been doing YouTube for a little bit over 3 years, and it has been nothing short but a freaking roller coaster ride. When I started YouTube, I did it with the intention of just meeting people and just being able to like, you know, show people my interests and what I enjoy, and I just feel like I can do something like YouTube and succeed with it like the way that I wanted to succeed with it. And a year and a half in, and I didn't see the growth that I wanted to. And when it comes to YouTube, I've learned that it's how much you put into it. When you're consistent, you see the growth. I feel like this year I've been a bit consistent with it. I started off the year maybe less consistent than I probably should have, but I gained a little over 50 subscribers. I started in January with 109, and right now we're at 150. Obviously, my goal for the end of December and into the new year, I want to be at least at 500. And I know I'm shooting for the moon, but the content I have coming you guys' way, you will understand. I just want to succeed with it. And then again, with doing YouTube, you have to learn like the ins and outs and how to like thoroughly be able to do this, and how is it that you're gonna grasp everybody's attention to your quality content. And it's a lot to take in, and I feel like sometimes you even get lost in like the content you're supposed to be posting because you see how good some of your videos do, and then you see how like some other ones just don't do as great or what you expected it to look like. And that is definitely like something that works in the back of your mind. But with the new year, I just came to like an understanding within myself. Basically, if I want my YouTube channel to flourish, I want it to be my way. And I'm not gonna do content that everybody else is pretty much doing, or just content that I think people are gonna enjoy. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely want you guys to enjoy my content, but if I'm not happy with the content that I'm providing you guys with, what's the point of even doing YouTube, you know? I want to make myself happy as well as you guys, and you guys maybe join into a couple different things that I actually enjoy. And that's the whole point that I had to like learn, that YouTube is huge. You can create content for anybody and everybody. You'll find somebody out there who has your same, you know, gustos and what you enjoy. My goal with YouTube was I want to create content that is relatable. A girl with curly hair, Puerto Rican, bien orgullosa of her culture and, you know, love of beauty and other things that I've grown to like, because I started YouTube when I was a little bit under, let me see, I'm turning 26 now, so I was like 23. Yeah, 23. So I've been doing this for 3 years, and obviously as you grow, you change, you evolve, you want to do different things. And I've definitely learned new things, and I've learned just things that I enjoy, that I want to get into. So with my channel, I had to like learn that yes, I want people to see my content, but I'm not gonna do content that you guys are not gonna enjoy, but also content that I won't enjoy, because it has to be like a 50-50. So I'm posting a little bit more self-care content. I'm posting a little bit of like affordable hacks, because now as I'm living by myself, shit is hard out here. And obviously if I can help you guys in some hacks that I've done for my life and help you guys out, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. Are you kidding me? So that is like my whole thing. With the self-care stuff, I'm really passionate about self-care, just because I'm a very big advocate when it comes to what it is, self-care, what it does to you. I believe self-love is really important for you. I believe that mental illness is it's a big part of who I am and what I have become. My father actually, like, I've learned what it was at the hands of him, and he's not here with us anymore, and that's how I know. But that could be for a whole nother day, story time, let me know. I know it's really relatable for a lot of people, but I feel like with self-care, I find that it's so important. And as people in the United States, we don't focus on self-care as much, just because we're always on the go, we're always trying to get something done, but we don't really focus much on what is really important. And family is important, and giving yourself that care that you need, a bubble bath, reading a good book, getting away from the electronics. Like, I am the last person, like right now, I kid you not, but I have the biggest issue when it comes to just electronics and getting away from my phone. Like, my phone is attached to me. Right now it's not, because I'm recording, but it is on me like 24/8, and it's horrible because I wasn't that person. But I also want to be able to get back to doing those things and focusing on more of those things that make me me. And with me, like reading, I love reading, and you guys have noticed that I've posted like reading videos in the past. I'm gonna be continuing doing that as well, just because it's something that I enjoy, and I'm sure that a lot of you out there enjoy it as well. But this is a new me. I have learned a lot within this year. It has been a crazy year nonetheless, but I can say that I've learned a lot of things. I got my first place. I enrolled in a certificate program for holistic nutrition that I really didn't quite tell anybody, but like close family friends. And when I finish that program, I want to be able to be my own test dummy, if you will, and show you guys how that will be like. And it's something that I'm passionate as well with. I'm going to be starting I'm going to be starting. I just came up with an idea of selling these self-care kits that I will be selling for like the holidays season, and I'm so excited of what that means, just because it's a venture that I've wanted to do, and I just finally put myself to do something that I've been wanting to do. I have a lot of different ideas, dude, when it comes to like progressing and growing in my life. I don't want to stay in the same place I have for too long and haven't gone after those things I have so desperately wanted to do. And with the way the world looks and how it's pretty much, you know, like it almost just feels like the end of the world with me. And it really puts things into perspective. Like, what did I do with it? Like, for me, I'm a Christian believer. I'm a Christian woman, and I believe that God put us on this earth for a reason, good enough, you know, for you to do what he put you on this earth to do, whether that is you know, touching people's lives, bringing people to his house, and to be able to learn about a man who is amazing. It just puts things into perspective. And I kind of just felt like with this year being as crazy as it's been, I want to make sure that I can do everything that I've always wanted to do, and share that with everyone that I love and adore. I am really like so excited for all the things I have planned. I'm also going to be selling some just some prendas. So that's earrings. Like, your girl is a full-on hustler right now. I have so many ideas I am working on, and like I said, I'm just like, I just want to grow, dude. Like, that is my whole thing. I don't want the next year to roll around and me be like, oh, I didn't get anything I wanted done. Like, I want to like explain to you guys something right now. If you don't achieve anything for your life, that is on you. It's not because of anybody else. Don't sit there and blame anybody for the reasons that you haven't grown as an individual, because it's on you. Nobody is going to care as much as you care. The people in your corner can only, I don't know what just happened. But like I was saying, nobody is going to care as much as you care. I thought my camera like completely like didn't take anything I was talking about. But like I was explaining, anything that you do in your life, it is because of you. People that are in your corner, they can only do so much. They can only push you so much. If you don't care about your goals enough to try to succeed in life, you can't expect somebody to try to care as much as you want them to. It's not something that can happen. And you know, it is a little frustrating to see that your goals and things that you want to do with your life, they aren't coming true. But there's only one person to blame for that, and that's yourself. You can't expect people to, or you can't expect to get into the new year and be like, oh my god, I didn't do anything, I didn't get anything done. Like, that's your fault. That's nobody's fault. That's your fault. Real quick, I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I'm gonna top it on my lid just to add a little bit of shimmer on there. But as I was saying, you have to want it. You have to want to succeed for yourself and for your family and for your loved ones. Like, you can't just, you know, expect to not want. Basically, you can't expect for people to want to do it for you or to get it done for you. Like, only one person can do that, and that's yourself. We go through things in life a lot, and that gets in the way of us being exactly who we need to be. But I want to remind you guys that don't ever lose. Shoot for the freaking stars. Like, you can do anything you set your mind to. And with the way that the world looks nowadays, just even a glimmer of like happiness is all that freaking matters, man. There's so much negativity in this world. You aspiring to be better and do better and go after the things that you want to go after, that's the best thing in the world. I'm just blending a little bit more because I feel like this eye compared to this one is a little bit more blown out. Yeah, let me try blending that shit out a little bit more. Let me get another brush. So yeah, I have learned so much within the year on its own. I can't even begin to explain everything that I've ever read about, everything that I've ever put my mind to want to do. I feel like I'm at that point in my life right now where I'm actually pushing myself to do the very things that I've want to aspire to do. What else have I gone through with 2020? Relationships are so difficult, especially through a pandemic, and just figuring out what it is that you, oh sorry, my nose, bitch, right here, not the inside. So much that you want to do, and relationships have been a thing of my year as well. It has been difficult, but I feel like through it all, things will head in the direction that, you know, you hope they will. Oh, just a heads up, when playing with dark colors, keep in mind this will happen. Like, what? So yeah, I wanted to make this more of a chit chat, just to kind of talk to you guys a little bit more and let you guys know where I've been. And yeah, it has been a crazy year. We can only hope that things get better as the year goes into its own, but it is just something we will have to see. I'm gonna go ahead, that's like super irritated. I'm gonna go in with the Rose Primer Serum by Photo Focus and Wet n Wild. By Wet n Wild. It is the Photo Focus. Let me see, focus, there we go. It's actually a fave of mine. I really like how the makeup comes out when you put this on. A firm believer that you have to put a lot on, just because I want to make sure my makeup stays. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I feel like with makeup even, it has been such an off year. I feel like I didn't spend on makeup as much as I have in the past, and that was so weird to me. You know, because with me moving, I had to save up to move. By the way, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation. It is actually a really good one. Looks like, let's see, it looks like that. But I hope this is my color. If not, I'm gonna be so pissed. But yeah, let me know in the comment section how your 2020 has been, some of the things that you've had to encounter, some of the things that you're going through, if you know you've gone through any similar things that I kind of explained. Okay, my color is good. I always have like a more bronzier color sometimes, just because I live in Florida and I get sun when other people don't. So yeah, but I don't know, guys. Make sure you get under your neck, that way it blends. I haven't been on any new shows. I watched I'm currently watching Private Practice again. That show is kind of like a spin-off from Grey's Anatomy. Addison's character. If you haven't watched it, you need to. If you have, let me know what you think about that show down below. I honestly really like that show, and it sucks that I don't know if it was canceled, but I just feel like that show was so underrated. It was so good. This last episode of Grey's Anatomy, what did you guys think? I was shooketh to the core and excited. I can't. I was watching this video of like Lexi and Mark, and it made me think, right? They were my, if not like legit my favorite ones on the show. I don't know what was. They were very like, I feel like they were, I know I'm probably gonna get attacked by this, but they were probably better than Derek and Meredith at one point. I know, don't cut me up in the comments, but that's just my personal opinion. She was a little bit younger than him for sure, but I don't know, I like them together. By the way, that concealer that I just put on, it's that e.l.f. one. This has been, well, the shark, I don't know why I do that. The Shape Tape, I feel like, ooh, let's go back. The Shape Tape, I feel like I re-upped on it because it was like the only one that I actually felt like it was really good. But this e.l.f. one, my dude, I can put, like, I only try to put as much as I have on my face right now, because once you see how it spreads, like, look at that. It is legit one of my favorite, no, this is my favorite concealer. Trumps, get it, Trumps. It definitely trumps the other concealers. Juvia's Place is actually another one of my favorites, but I haven't re-upped on that one yet. I think I still have a little bit more left with that one. I'm gonna go in with the powder. I know what you're thinking. Damn, she white as hell. I definitely look white as hell right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Morphe Originator, the Glam Bronze, and I'm gonna bronze the shit out of my face, baby. So we might be going on another lockdown. Let me know your thoughts on that. Not a good idea, in my opinion, but who am I? Let's do Paraíso and Scorcher, and I mix them together just to get a really beautiful color. My thoughts with possibly going in another lockdown is it's probably not the best thing to do. I just feel like it won't help. I just feel like at this point we really need to come up with something that will help us live with what we're going through right now. And shutting down the country again, for what? What's the solution? Like, what is gonna come of it? Like, this can end really, really badly. And I don't think people really get that part. Get my fancy highlighter. You should already know which one this one is. It's the Anastasia and Amrezy one. It is legit the best thing to ever touch. Just life. Just life. The best thing ever. Just the best thing. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna take the powder I put under my eyes off, because I don't want to bake for that long. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add some highlight to the inner corners, and then of course I like to take that powder and just rub it on my face. And if you don't understand why, you didn't watch my latest video, so you need to. So I'll go ahead and put a timestamp right here and go watch it and see what I'm talking about. It is one of the ways that I like to make sure my makeup sticks. Now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe brush and go in. I'm gonna be using the BFF lip liner, and I'm gonna go in with some gloss. And let me go ahead and change, and then I'll be right back. All right guys, so this is gonna go ahead and conclude this look. I hope you guys definitely enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys letting me vent for you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Share with everyone you know, and thank you so much, and see you guys next time. Bye.